Hey everybody, Mr. Odom here, and I wanted to work out some of the problems out of the textbook just to do a couple examples. I basically assigned you guys the even problems. I'm sorry, I assigned you the odd problems. Um, and by the way, the odd problems, the answers are in the back of your textbook. So I'm going to work out some of the even problems so you can just see how to work through some of these. So problem number 4 of the textbook says find the radius of the button. I see here this distance right here. And it says find the radius of the button, which means this distance that they're giving me is the diameter. And if I were to take this line and move it over, I could put it right here like that. And then this 28 millimeters would be this. So the diameter equals 28 millimeters. And what formula do we use to find the radius? Well, r, the radius, equals the diameter over 2. I know what the diameter is, so I plug it in, 28 divided by 2, and that is 14. And what are my units? Well, here my units are millimeters, so my radius is 14 millimeters. Okay, so this is how you show your work. All right, let's move on to another problem. Let's find the diameter of this object. Well, it's 0.8 feet. That could have been written over here too. Let me move this over here. I could have seen the diameter like this. Or, I'm sorry, the radius. I'm talking diameter. Craziness. So the radius is 8 feet, and it says find the diameter. So to find the diameter, I have the radius 0.8 feet, or 8/10 of a foot. And so what am I going to do? I am going to use the formula the diameter equals 2 times the radius. So I have 2 times 0.8, and I know 2 times 8 is 16, and I just have to figure out where to put the decimal point. And so if I estimate this, it would be like 2 times 1. So this is going to be, which is equal to 2. So this answer should be 1.6. And the units are feet. So my diameter is 1.6 feet. All right, moving on, one more. Find the circumference of the pizza. Use 3.14 for pi. Well, this measurement right here, if I could draw this line like this, 7 inches. What does that represent? That's correct. This is the radius. And I have a formula that I can use if I'm given the radius of a circle. Circumference equals 2 times pi times the radius. So 2 times 3.14 times the radius, which is 7. Okay. 2 times 7 is 14 times 3.14. And this one you can work out in your calculator. So we get 14 times 3.14 equals, and I get 43.96. And my units, again, can't forget my units, are inches. So there you go. 3 problems talking about circumference, how to find circumference, how to find the diameter if you have the radius, and how to find the radius if you have the diameter. So hopefully that was helpful for you. This is Mr. Odom, and I am out.